My son was once having a conversation with the Arab owner of a car wash in Sheikh Jarrah here in Jerusalem while he was waiting for the workers to finish off his car. "You know how much a human life is worth?" said the Arab, pulling out a bullet from his pocket. "It's worth as much as this bullet. That's how much a life is worth." To the Arab, this life is worthless. To the Jew, it's priceless. Nothing is greater to the Arab mentality than to die as a shaheed and leave this world. But show me a Jewish mother who packs an explosive charge together with the sandwiches in a child's satchel and sends him off to kindergarten. Judaism says there's a God who controls everything, that nothing happens without him wanting it to happen. Whether we like it or not, the massacre of Simchat Torah was part of God's plan. How can we possibly understand that? The beginning and ending of understanding is that God's reasons are beyond the understanding of man. That's the difference between faith and trust, between emunah and bitachon. You can believe there's a God, but how much do you trust him? Sure, you trust him when you pray and you get what you want, but real trust isn't when things go the way you want them to. It's when they don't go the way you want them to. And you still say, "Hashem, I trust you. I don't understand why you're doing this, but I know and I believe that it's for the ultimate good." The Jewish people have been subjected to the most savage, cold-blooded and murderous slaughter since the Second World War. And this has shaken us from our complacency. We think that antisemitism is under control, that we are living in a golden age. The army is invincible, that Saudi Arabia will tame the Arab world. If you look at the history of the Jewish people, you'll see that most of our exile has been one of murder, fear, and running for our lives. Why are so many Jews jewelers? Because you can pack up your wealth in a small bag and run for your life. Why are so many Jews artisans? Because your livelihood doesn't depend on anything outside yourself, or being an entrepreneur for that matter. All you need is your head, and with that you can run away. The Shema is the basic credo of the Jew and our declaration of faith before we leave this world. The second time we mention the name Hashem, one of our thoughts should be, I'm prepared to put up with any pain, suffering, if necessary, to give my life to sanctify God's name. No one knows the days of his life or the length of his days. Some of us may be called to sanctify God's name with our death. But all of us, every day, can sanctify his name with our lives, with our acts of kindness, with our acts of selflessness, with the way we keep Shabbat and the mitzvot, with our prayers, our tefillot, and with the learning of Hashem's holy Torah.